Field 2 by 2 once again. Elliott Sadler, Casey Kane, 1 and 2 as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. Elliott Sadler on the outside. Can he hold off Kane through 1 and 2?
I don't know if those 2 tires are going to be a match for the 4 tires on Casey Kane's truck.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if he can hang on to second, especially with his teammate Ron Hornaday in that 33 truck back there. Long way to go with just 2 fresh right side tires.
James Busher on the inside of Austin Dillon.
You can see right there, Hornaday was just able to drive that thing down into turn 3 and 4.
Ricky Carmichael into the wall coming out of turn 4. The field spreading. We've got a problem behind him too. It looks like 2 trucks maybe slapped along. Oh, and hard hit by Johanna Long as they crossed the stripe. Also involved was the 8 of Nelsinho Piquet Jr.
You know, we talk about this racetrack being really narrow, but it's not narrow on the straightaway. So there was plenty of room there to have driven around. You see Ricky Carmichael trying to refire that truck. You
look at the damage to the 20 of Johanna Long.
See Johanna moving around in that truck. That's a good sign.
She's up against the inside, well, close to the inside barrier. You see the window net coming down. That's a great sign.
When I look down, she already had a bunch of damage on her truck before she even got to Ricky Carmichael. I'm not sure if she could turn the truck or could steer it or even get it stopped.
Yeah, we're red flagging this because of the accident right here on the front stretch where the field really wouldn't be able to get around or through because of the 2 vehicles right here on the front stretch. But I saw after Carmichael got sideways, the 20 of Johanna Long hitting the wall in turn number 4, as well as the 8 of Nelsinho Piquet Jr. So they hit after the fact.
Yeah, as Larry said, she may not have been able to steer that truck, or certainly able to steer it very well after that contact with the outside wall. Just watch for Ricky Carmichael right up your screen. It looks like he just got a little bit loose.
Got a little bit too high, overcorrected, hard in the outside wall. You see that the 20 truck here coming with all the sparks, and you can see how much damage she already had to the right front of that truck.
And she was trying to drive to the inside of that truck, and I'm not sure that truck would steer very well.
It was Nelsinho Piquet Jr. that hit the wall, and then Johanna Long looked like she cut the right front tire on Nelsinho Piquet Jr.'s truck.
Taylor Malsom does an incredible job avoiding Ricky Carmichael. See, Ricky tries to keep the truck up against the outside wall.
Her tire was down right there. I think that's why we started seeing the sparks.
You know what? Let's ride with Ricky Carmichael and just get a sense of what this is like coming out of turn 4.
You heard the tires start squealing there when he lost control of the back of that truck. Now he's going to have hard contact here.
Oh.
Looked like Ricky was going to gas it up and try to move away just before Johanna Long made contact.
Johanna Long climbing out of the number 20. That's a great sign. Johanna Long finished 32nd at Daytona, 20th at Phoenix in our first 2 races. And now a difficult night for her. You see the damage to Nelsinho Piquet Jr. in the number 8. Again, we're under a red flag condition as they're cleaning up the front stretch before they get the field moving. Again, we talk about it is a narrow racetrack, so there's no room for the field to go by on the front stretch. A wild ride for Ricky Carmichael in the 4.